Chapter 8. A Friend's Wisdom. Hiro wandered through the village, his thoughts heavy with doubt. The weight of Riku's accusations clung to him, and despite Ryu's reassurances, he couldn't stop wondering if his presence truly was a danger to the fox spirits. He found a quiet spot near the edge of the forest and sat down beneath a tall cedar tree. The hum of the village faded into the background, replaced by the gentle rustle of leaves and the distant song of a stream. "I can see why Ryu loves this place," Hiro murmured to himself. "Hiding from the world, are we?" A familiar voice called out. Hiro turned to see Yuna approaching, her white hair catching the dappled sunlight. She carried a small basket filled with herbs and flowers, and her expression was softer than usual. "I'm not hiding," Hiro said, though he knew it wasn't entirely true. Yuna raised an eyebrow and sat down beside him. "You don't need to lie. I saw how my father spoke to you. It's no wonder you want to get away." Hiro sighed, running a hand through his hair. I don't want to cause trouble for Ryu. Or for you and your family." Yuna studied him for a moment before nodding. "You're right to be worried. My father isn't an easy man to win over, especially when it comes to humans. But you've already done something few could." "What's that?" Hiro asked. "You've earned Ryu's trust," Yuna said simply. "And if he believes in you, then so do I." Hiro blinked, surprised by her words. "You do." "Don't get me wrong," Yuna said with a small smile. "I'm still watching you. But I can see you're different from the humans my father fears. You care about Ryu, and this place." "I do," Hiro said earnestly. "I've never felt so connected to anything before. It's like I was meant to be here." "Maybe you were," Yuna said, glancing at the forest around them. "The forest doesn't choose lightly. If it brought you here, there's a reason." Hiro felt a flicker of hope at her words. "Do you think your father will ever see it that way?" Yuna hesitated, her smile fading slightly. "My father, he's been through a lot. Losing people changes you. But I think, deep down, he wants to believe in something good again. He just needs time." Hiro nodded, though he couldn't help feeling that time was running out. "Let me give you some advice," Yuna said, her tone more serious now. "If you want to prove yourself, don't try to change my father's mind. Show him through your actions. Protect the forest. Protect Ryu. That's all that matters." "I'll do whatever it takes," Hiro said without hesitation. Yuna's smile returned, a little softer this time. "Good. Just remember, you don't have to face this alone. Ryu's stubborn, but he's got a good heart. He won't let you go through this by yourself." "Thank you," Hiro said, his voice sincere. "That means a lot." Yuna stood, brushing the dirt off her clothes. "Don't thank me yet. You still have a long way to go." She glanced at the basket in her hand. "I'd better get back before Mother wonders where I've gone. Try not to get into any more trouble, all right?" Hiro laughed softly. "I'll do my best." As Yuna walked away, Hiro felt a new sense of determination take root in his heart. He didn't know what the future held, but he knew one thing for certain: he wasn't going to give up on Ryu or the forest. That night, as the moon rose high in the sky, Hiro sat with Ryu by the stream. They talked quietly, their words weaving a comforting rhythm against the backdrop of rushing water and the occasional hoot of an owl. "What's on your mind?" Ryu asked after a while, his golden eyes reflecting the moonlight. "Your sister," Hiro said. "She told me something today that stuck with me. She said I shouldn't try to change your father's mind, but show him through my actions." Ryu smiled, a glimmer of pride in his expression. "Yuna's wise. She's always been the level-headed one in our family. I want to protect this place," Hiro said, his voice firm. "Not just for you, but for everyone here. I don't know how yet, but I'll figure it out." Ryu reached out, his fingers brushing against Hiro's. "You already are, just by being here." Hiro looked at Ryu, his chest tightening with a mixture of emotions he couldn't quite name. In that moment he felt the truth of Yuna's words. He didn't have to face this alone. Whatever challenges lay ahead, they would face them together.